Hi, my name is Penny Chase, and it's a pleasure to spend some time with you today to introduce you to a very high energy human being. My family calls me the Energizer Bunny, and that's the theme that I'd like to share with you. It's fun because the nickname really matches my personality as I look back on my life. So I'm going to take you through my younger years. We're going to walk through my teens, my 20s, 30s, 40s, and I have to admit, even my 50s. So let's get started. I was born on July 30th, 1963 in Akron, Ohio. And if you're not familiar with Akron, it is a town in the Midwest, and there is one thing that I'd like for you to take away from learning about Akron. During the 20th century, Akron was known as the rubber capital of the world, and in 1950, 4 out of 5 of the rubber companies held their corporate headquarters right here in Akron. So if you are familiar with the names of Goodrich, Goodyear Rubber and Tire, Firestone, and General Tires, all of those big guys were right here in Akron. It's very interesting because my 4 grandparents came over from Italy, Croatia, and Hungary. And they ended up settling here in the end because the rubber industry offered for them to be able to put food on the table and to feed many of my aunts and uncles and cousins. I am the oldest of 3 children, and we were fortunate enough to have aunts and uncles and cousins who all lived within 15 minutes of each other. So we had a lot of family gatherings, and we really got to know each other very, very well. That was quite a blessing as I look back in time. And as I went through elementary school, I realized that I was very coordinated. I wasn't into Barbie dolls, as most females may be. I was into balls and playing different sporting events. And I realized as I was attending young school, elementary, that having a pair of tennis shoes on my feet and being able to run was a lot of fun for me. Once I got into middle school, I attended a school by the name of Spring Hill Junior High. I was realizing that it was all about deadlines, switching classes, somehow being able to funnel all of this energy that I had into sports and think about what was to come into high school. So I attended Springfield High School, and I took college prep courses because I knew that I was going to go to the university after I got done with school. And by the time that I was done, I had played so much sports that I was actually able to hang up my cleats and say, I'm done, I'm just going to go to college. So I attended Akron University for 1 year, and I was taking general courses with the idea that business was going to be where I was going to land. And after 1 year, I decided that I wanted to travel. So I went down to Arlington, Texas, where I had stayed for 5 years. Had to support myself because my family said, if you're not in school, you're on your own, kid. So I did it. I was in the hotel business for those 5 years. It was awesome. It was a service industry. I could use my personality and my energy and the things that I had actually learned from sports, which was leadership skills, to kind of take me through even though I didn't have a college degree. In my 20s, I was able to meet my husband, have 2 children, bought my first townhouse with my husband, and I got into human resource information systems with a biotech company on the East Coast. That led me into my 30s. Now my kids are getting older, they're in extracurricular activities, and I'm having to balance my own life, keep my family together, and keep everything organized. And that energy level that I had really kind of was my transition to make all of that possible. As I moved through my 40s, and I am now, my children are graduating from college, and I am working for 15 years at a company called the Howard Hughes Medical Institute. I actually now have been still doing human resource information systems implementations, and as I move into my 50s, my kids being done with school, it's now all about me, and it's time for me to finish my degree in information systems management and get ready for that next role in life, which I'm hoping will be a director position. So if I knew what I know now in my 20s, I would have made some different decisions, but it's my journey, and I'm very proud to say that I'm here with you today, and I hope you've enjoyed this. Thank you so much.